What's up, guys and gals? Your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys some more Kengan Omega. Kengan Omega, chapter 195. Not a review, but a live reaction. I was told this chapter isn't exactly super review-worthy, but reaction-wise, so what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, we know at the end of the last chapter, 194, we had Seki going up against Okubo, King of Combat versus Hell's Angel, and Seki seemed to be pulling no punches, just jumps off the line and goes for it. So let's just see exactly what's gonna go underway. Now, this chapter review is a day late, but that is not my fault. As most of you know, the translations and translators and something, dark side, something complete. So either way, let's just move on to chapter 195. A martial art called pro wrestling. I think I put my money on Seki, so let's see. Either one who wins, that's a worthy victory, because these two, I would argue, are in the same tier. But let's go. So let's see. Opening up, that was a knuckle part. Seki Bayashi's going for it, and we see Okubo is flying back pretty far. But wait a minute. It seems that I thought he hit him in the face. Remember, at the end of the last chapter, 194, we had... he used clothesline technique, but then he used his fist, and it looked like he hit Okubo straight in the face. Now it's looking like he's reeling, he's backpedaling, he's on one foot, but Okubo seemed to still keep his defense up. It didn't get through, maybe? Either way, let's see. Seki jumps off the... It's dropkick time. Boom, both feet forward, speed lines, and... boom, right into Okubo's defense. So Okubo still got his defense up, but Seki frickin' slam, drop kick right into Okubo there. A drop kick. Now that's what I call pro wrestling. Let's go. So Okubo's still like, damn, he's been reeling this whole time. That's a few times in the last chapter with the clothesline, then the knuckle part, opening up this chapter with the same knuckle part, and now a drop kick. He's been pushed back. He must have been pushed back like 10, 15 feet by now with all these attacks. Like, goddamn. At least. And let's see. So Okubo clearly didn't seemingly get hit in the face like it looked at the end of that last page in 194. Let's see what he says here. Nice going, but how about this? Okay, so Seki's continuing the attack, and Okubo, whoa, a quick duck, and bam, counters. Gets Seki right in the damn face, and he countered it. Guess he saw that one coming. Let's go. Okay, so Okubo's not just going to be completely, like, low diffed, no diffed by Seki here, but Seki, he took the punch, grabbed him by the back of the head, and he grabbed him, and that counter didn't even phase Seki, and here it comes again. Boom, right into the, now it seems like this time, once again, another knuckle part. So it seems, and this art, like this right here, this knuckle part after he grabs his head, and just slam right into him like that. This is getting some... I said it once before, I'll say it again. The art style in Asura was one of the best parts. Of course, when you choose a medium, when you choose something like, okay, I'm going to write a novel, I'm going to make a manga, I'm going to make an anime, I'm going to write music, it doesn't matter, but when you make something visual, the visuals have to be one of the core aspects, one of the most important aspects, regardless of the other factors. They're important, but the big thing is the media you choose and which sense, your eyes, your ears, whatever, which one goes first. And this particular chapter at the end of 194 had some old Asura type fighting, some old Asura type paneling, some raw goddamn artwork. And this panel right here, the reason I bring that up is right here in the second knuckle part he attacks him with. This is looking like some old style. This is look like Kengan Annihilation Tournament style artwork. Let's go. And let's see. Going into the next page, he knocked him back. Looks like weight's making all the difference here, folks. Seki Bayashi's got more power. Yeah, Seki's been training. Remember, none of these guys have been sleeping. Like this, for one thing, this isn't just like a couple months after the Kengan Annihilation Tournament. Even if that was the case, I would argue everyone got stronger 6 months after that. there's been time skips. This is years. Aren't we up to like 4.5 years now? Or is it 5? Because there was a couple years in between Asura and Omega. Then there was a 2-year time skip within between Purgatory and Berserker Bowl. So these guys have all improved. And I'm sure Seki recognized what he was lacking. I'm sure Okubo did too. But Seki recognized what he was lacking. And now he's making up for it with just having just brawn. Just a stupid amount of brawn. Which is what he had when he first fought Oma. That was his big thing, was his durability. His just overwhelming strength and durability. Sort of similar to Waka. When we first got introduced to Seki, that was his big thing. It's like, you can keep hitting me. I'll roll with those punches. I ain't going down. That was his big thing. And now, he's added more power to back his endurance. Let's go. And Koga's just looking on. That didn't hurt him. He deflected it. Oh, so of course the fist eye noticed that Okubo did deflect the knuckle part. And he's going for him in the grappling game. He's going down low. He's going to tackle him. And Seki sees it coming. He's going. Seki's going. Let's see. Oh, I mean, he is bleeding a little bit because he did take the hit to the face. And okay. All right, he took that hit to the face. And then, boom, he goes down to grapple him. And no, Okubo faked him out. He was going for the tackle. And then uppercut. Bam! Slam right there. Strike. Slammed right in there. And he makes sure to follow up again. He goes for another... I thought it was an elbow at first. But no, he reels back as Seki's face is up like this. He slams him in the fucking face. Boom, baby. And yeah, like, look at some of these panels. Some of these panels, I mean, not like top tier, not like the best panels of the Kengan Annihilation tournament style, but this is some, like, we haven't seen this type of, not just the paneling, but just the raw, the speed lines of the characters, the hard definition of the muscles, and just the weight of every fist. Like, each one of these looks like it would fucking KO them. And I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if that strike, it has so much weight. That's what's been missing from Omega, is the weight and the intensity that came with the art style, and that has sorely been lacking. But this is, if you're going to bring it back, if you're going to bring your fucking A game back to Omega that you had in Asura, then why not do it between two legends? Why not do it between the veterans? And not just veterans like that some people are like, yeah, okay, they were part of it. They were in the original manga. No. Guys that people like. Seki is a fan favorite character. I know that from being on Discord and Reddit long enough now. After catching up, people love Seki. I love Seki. And Okubo is mostly favorable, mostly liked. I like Okubo a lot more than some of the rest of the fan base. But these are two big time legends. They're not S tier fighters, but they're strong, they're powerful, they're definitely people like the characters. So if you're gonna bring back the rawness of this, just straight fire, then do it when you have these two battling it out. Like, let's freaking go. Let's yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, so after Okubo strikes, hits, so that's a 2-hit combo, and then there's a grab. Who grabbed who? Oh, Okubo reached around, grabbed Seki's arm, grabbed him by the back, and is gonna throw him. Strike to throw, slam Seki. Now, that is the one thing wrestlers are pro at. That might have been a mistake. I'm not gonna say it's a mistake yet. Because just because he's a pro wrestler doesn't mean that every fall isn't going to hurt. But that's Seki's bread and butter. Knowing how to fall is Pro Wrestler 101. I would argue that no one in the series knows how to tank a fall better than Seki. Because that is 90% of being a pro wrestler, is knowing how to hit and how to fall safely. In the worst positions and at the shortest distance and all that, they know how to fall to limit damage better than any other martial art, better than any other sport, better than anything else. So, I mean, I don't think Seki took any damage from that toss down. And then, oh, from strike to throw. to stomp. Boom, baby. Oh, that just broke his fucking face. Oh, Seki just took that. There goes his cheekbone. He took a foot stomp right to the face. Okubo slam, and then he did it again. Holy. He did it again. He stomped on his face, broke some teeth, broke his, maybe not his jaw, but definitely his cheekbone, shattered that, and then he puts all his weight back down on him. Slam, over 200 pounds of muscle just going, fuck you, boom. Holy shit. Now, of course, this is once again Asura. These are two legends from Asura. I've seen Seki. If this was anybody else, if this was anybody introduced in Omega, I would instantly say that's match. That's game, set, match, done like dinner. You could put money on it. But this is not just Seki. This is not just Okubo. These are Asura veterans, true legends. This is what Kengan matches were at the beginning when we got introduced to Kengan. This is what they were. They were brutal, and guys got up after this shit and spat out a tooth like it was nothing. And we see that in the reactions from the people, though I am surprised that Katahara, Sayaka there, the daughter, is actually sort of shocked. But they're yelling, stop. Then there's and Koga, you're killing him. Oh my god. Like they're all like, holy shit, this can't be. And it's like, guys, first off, Katahara should know better. She was there and she saw the brutality. She saw people, So now the other two, like Koga's not used to what a real Kengan match is. As I said in 194, there is a possibility that Seki might have wanted to teach Koga a lesson. Like, he clearly wants him here to teach him a lesson. What type of lesson? Well, there's also the possibility of showcasing him the brutality either by losing a hard match or winning a hard match, but either way, the brutality. Kengan matches have gotten soft. They've gotten weak. This is the day-to-day of the old Kengan, of what we went through. This is the trenches, and these are just Kengan matches. The inside is worse than you just saw. The brutality in a Kengan match is nothing. We'll get up and shake hands after this as though this guy didn't just stomp on my face and try to kill me. Like, it's gotten soft. Seki wants to show Koga what the inside is, not just what the inside is like, but what the old Kengan used to be to a level. Now, what's the lesson in that? Well, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. There's a lot of theories out there. But yeah, let's go. And this is why he wanted Koga here to see this, because this is why they're shocked. People from Purgatory and people from Omega are looking on this fight like, holy shit. But if you were around back in the day of the veterans, then yeah. Let's go. Oh, Haro seems fatter, but Haro is there, totally calm. It's fine. I know it. He knows how to fall. He knows how to take it. He did this in his first appearance against Oma. He took it. Master can handle it. Tug, Okubo, what? He grabbed his damn ankle. You holding out on me, Okubo? Fucking A, it's Seki. The Hells Angels lifting himself up while pulling Okubo's leg up with him on his fucking face and going, what the fuck? I told you to hit me. Stop trying to act like you're hitting me and fucking hit me. Let's go. You gotta stomp heavier than that. This is old style Asura. Let's go. The art, the brutality. Let's do it. He tugs him down by the leg. Slam. Backhand chop. Straight across the chest. Got Okubo right there. Oh, but it was parried by Okubo to a grapple. He twists him to throw to slam him down again. Once again, Seki, it's not a great idea. Oh, now you're playing the grappling game to the hold. Now, once again, Okubo is the king of combat. He's the best at MMA. So he's got all the mixed martial arts. He's sort of a jack of all trades. So he knows how to throw. He knows how to strike. He knows how to stomp. He knows how to hold. He knows how to grapple. He knows how to do all this stuff. So let's see. He's got Seki in a hold. He's going to try to knock him out. It's a sleeper hold. Is this it? I know how strong pro wrestlers are. But how about pro wrestling itself? Alright, what's he mean? Alright, he's got him in the sleeper hold, looking good. Pro wrestling relies on being in sync with your opponent and taking their moves. This is true. We've seen this before. No matter how dangerous the move is, pro wrestling only works if your opponent's also a pro wrestler. This is a good argument, except for the fact that Seki is a goddamn Kengan legend from the Kengan Annihilation Tournament. He proved by going up against non-pro wrestlers. He didn't fight a single goddamn pro wrestler in Kengan matches. I don't know if he fought a single Kengan match before the Annihilation Tournament against a pro wrestler and still came out on top. And then he fought in the Annihilation Tournament and got pretty far and did some heavy damage to a lot of strong opponents. I'm just sitting here saying, like, Seki ain't gonna, like, Seki has modified the fact that he knows he's not up against a pro wrestler. He knows how strong. I mean, it's still a good argument to be made, but Seki's the exception to that rule. Let's see. Pro wrestling only works if your opponent is also a pro wrestler. Koga's thinking. Meanwhile, Okubo's forte is in refusing to mesh with his opponents. Yeah, to a degree. He's the worst kind of opponent for Seki, but maybe that... Oh, another part of the lesson that he's trying to teach Koga is like, you're going to go into the inside. These people aren't going to fight fair. They're going to be styles you don't know. They're not going to fall into your rhythm. What the fuck are you going to do when you come toe-to-toe? You can't rely on somebody else. You know, all your guys' matches have relatively been setups. Like, that, not setups in the sense that, in the sense of Rocky 3. Remember Rocky 3, before he fought Mr. T the first time? He goes, there was, Mickey gets mad at him. And Rocky finally says, they were setups? Nah, they weren't setups. They were good fighters, but they were nothing like Mr. T is. He'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock. Because, yeah, you've been fighting decent fighters and stuff, but you haven't been fighting the A-listers. You haven't been fighting when you were at your peak and your prime, when you were an animal. There was no reason to go that level anymore. And now, you know, Koga's never had to do that. So that's sort of what he's teaching him. What are you going to do, Seki? Let's see. Slam onto the mat. The hold's still there. Seki, still crushing. Kubo, game, set, and match. Sekibayashi. And I don't think so. Clutch. He's clutching him. He's clutching. Let's go. Forget it. You can't break your way out of a sleeper hold. Oh, you know he's going to do it. You know Seki's actually going to do it. He's going to actually grip him and fucking either pull that off. Maybe he'll break his arm. I don't know. Maybe he'll tighten it to the point that over-tighten to break his arm. Forget it. You can't break out of the sleeper hold. No, Kubo's like, wait. What the fuck? Tug is happening? Is he breaking out with brute force? Holy shit, he is too. He's actually pulling his arm away. I thought that was impossible. It's impossible. Search your feelings, Okubo. You know it to be true. This is Sekibayashi, Hell's Angel. To slam him, twist him to the ground, got out of his sleeper hold with brute fucking strength alone. Now, you could argue that guys like Wakatsuki might be able to do it and that kind of a deal. Julius Reinhold might be able to do it. The fact that Seki broke out of Okubo, who is not weak, the fact that he broke out of his hold with brute force, a move that's basically game, set, match. Even if a weaker opponent got, you know, the Fang or Oma in one of these holds, like, it's kind of like, you know, there are certain moves, there are certain positions that it's sort of like, nah, it's over, man. You know, let's see. So then slams to the ground, but Okubo still manages to stay on top by switching it into a triangle choke. We've seen that from Cosmo and other fighters many times. Looks like Okubo's still one step ahead of him. And then brute force again. Oh, he's doing the thing. Lifting the triangle choke. Slam, baby. Slam, you gotta be fucking kidding me, is all Okubo can think as he's gonna raise him up, pick him up with the arm in the triangle hold, and slam his ass back down. Power bomb. Boom. And that art, that shading, that is some Asura level shit. Let's go. That's better than anything we saw in the Berserker Bowl. Easy. Easy. This fight is already better than all the fights in the Berserker Bowl. Already better. God damn. And that's the end of the chapter. Holy shit. Holy crap on a cracker. That was awesome. I am so grateful. I believe it was Misk who told me definitely react to this chapter. It's reaction worthy more than review. Now I understand why. Each page, you just want to look at it, talk about it, be like, oh yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Kengan being on fire this week. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it. I don't think any chapter is gonna beat that this week. I don't think any chapter. Jujutsu Kaisen, I think One Piece is on break, but even if it's not, One Piece, JJK, I don't see it happening. Something major, something huge would have to happen for me to be this hyped about this. More hyped than this. This is some old shit. We haven't seen great shit like this in Omega almost, period. I haven't been this stoked since Oma came back in Omega. That was like at chapter like 50. 40 something. I haven't been this happy or this excited reading a Kengan Omega chapter since Oma's return to the world of the living, which once again is controversial because of the fact that Oma came back from the dead, right? I just don't care. If you want my thoughts on that, go check out, there is a video or a review on that happening. But okay, I think that's so far one of my favorite top 5 chapters in Omega period. Certainly since KVP. Certainly at the very least since KVP, because I would argue the art style in the Edward Wu fight, another controversial topic, but the Edward Wu fight had some really good fighting artwork, some old style artwork with Ryan and Edio and Edward and stuff like that. So, but yeah, damn, what a chapter. I'm so glad I listened to Misk and reacted to this one. What did you guys think? Because I'm stoked. As I said, this is some Asura level, fighting, some Asura level artwork. It's not the top tier. It's not in the top echelon of the best drawn panels or anything close to that. But it's far better than anything we got in Berserker Bowl. Easy. It's some of the best fighting we've gotten in such a long time. And if you're gonna do that, bring it back with some fan favorites. Bring it back with Seki versus Okubo that we weren't even expecting. Like, wow. 195. Strong way to getting close to that 200 chapter mark. Very strong way leading up to the chapter 200 mark. This is going to make so many people happy, so many people hyped. No flaws in this chapter whatsoever. Fantastic chapter. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. I can just keep rambling about how much I enjoyed reading this chapter. It was so good. It was well worth the wait because, of course, the translation was late by a day and stuff like that. So everybody's reviews and reactions and stuff like that are going to be, of course, today instead of yesterday. But god damn, that's all I got to say. So definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And we'll see you people back here next time, I'm sure, for chapter 196. And I haven't been this hyped and this excited to see what happens next in Kengan Omega in quite a long time. So thanks guys so much for watching. We'll see you back here next time. Sayonara.